Hello guys, it is 5:30 in the morning. You're about to see me in all my glory, but I decided I'm going to record kind of maybe a day in the life vlog. I don't know, well obviously I am, but right now I'm going to get started on breakfast and I will show it to you. I'm going to be making these cinnamon swirls. I don't know. I love these things. I always called them. I remember when I was a kid, we always had it. It was called coffee cake. Oh, it's preheated. Anyways, so I'm gonna attempt to make this. I'll show you how it turns out. Okay. So what do we need? Well, I just did that. Okay, so I gotta stir in water and cake. Oh, this looks pretty simple. Okay. So I believe I grabbed out this pan to bake it in. Alright, so I need to get water and egg. And see what it looks like at 40 minutes. So while that is cooking, I'm going to go do my Bible reading real quick. And then at some point I'll wake up the kids and actually do something with all this. Okay, so this is how this turned out. A couple of the kids woke up, so they got into it. There's one more still sleeping that hasn't gotten any yet. And they'll get some when they get up, but it turned out pretty good. And something that I normally do is I scrape my pan, and I did it, and it actually isn't sticking too bad. But of course, we cut it when it was warm, so yeah, I know it's gonna stick, but that's okay. We will just I'll soak it for a few minutes, it'll come out. But next time I'll remember, spray your pan. But other than that, yep, that's how it turned out. And I don't want to. There is that little bit of a layer that I had put in there. Hello, so we're back, and our breakfast is almost gone. We've got a few of the older ones eating it. And right now I need to mix up some meatballs first, spaghetti meatballs to go in the crock pot for dinner. So I figured I'd show you guys that as well. So far this kind of like a day in life has been about me cooking, but I think I'm going to set you up right there, and that way you guys can see how there's nothing spectacular about how I do it. show you guys what I'm doing. Mixing it all together. Okay. So they're all in there. And now I'm going to put this in the crock pot and then add the sauce. Okay, so I just went ahead and bought some already made sauce. And this has sausage in it. So I'll get a little bit more meat, I guess. But I actually do something. When I buy sauce like this and I don't make homemade sauce, I actually, I stick the lid on it, and then I tilt it upside down. Sorry guys, this is hard doing it one hand. And then I finish adding it once it goes down. So now, and by the way, yes, it's kind of gross. I gotta clean it up. I've used this every single day this week. So anyways, I'm going to get the lid on it and stir it a little. So, okay. So I'm going to give this a nice stir. I don't want to move them around too much. I'm just trying to make sure I get sauce in every crevice, because then you'll ruin your meatballs. So you just want to make sure it's all nice and covered. And really the sauce will kind of, so I don't really need to stir it. And yes, I have a whole sink full of dishes, because our next step is I gotta clean out my, or put away the stuff in my dishwasher and do that. Yeah, I need to really clean this up. I made mashed potatoes for a different thing earlier, and this was sitting next to it, so these are all flakes of mashed potatoes. Anyways, so yeah, I've been doing also just lots of in-between cooking, so I'm afraid I'm going to wear out my crock pot here very shortly. I've already worn out 2 of them this year. And yes, I've used slow cookers for years. I'm 37. I've done this a lot, so that's okay. Now, I'm going to actually, before I start on our daily chores, we're kind of off today. Like, we're not having a normal schedule day. Hold on, let me... Okay, so we're not having like a completely off day, but we have not finished. We should have been on school already. We have not done school yet, and so I need to get going on school, and we'll just put our chores off until after we get school done. So that is next. Okay, so we are going to sit down and work on these paces. Some stuff on this one, but anyways, what I like about this particular one is we are actually doing biblical. Daughter got a hold of a pencil, helped draw on it, so it's a lot of about biblical stuff. This is part of our social studies, and then we've gone on to learning some other social studies as well. But I wanted them to have the biblical aspect. And by the way, if you're wondering, these are juniors that I'm talking about in high school, so they're 11th grade. No, we don't reach. I got one grabbing for stuff already. So we are going to sit down, and I'm going to tell them what they need to do in here. And while they're doing this, I'm going to go clean my very extraordinarily messy living room. So... So I got the mail, and I noticed that I had a Grove Collaborative package. So I figured I'd unbox it today with our day in the life instead of making a separate video. So here we go. I picked this out. It's a stain. It's an all-natural stain scrubber thingy, stain remover. We have not tried it, but I thought, oh, well, let's do it. It was pretty cheap too, so. Alright. It is all tightly packed in here. Oop, it's our favorite wood spray. It's a daily wood cleaner. Smells amazing. Smells like almonds. I'm almost out of it, that's why I got more. This I think is for the top. Yep, it's the cook stove cleaner for on top of our stove. It's a fresh citrus. This was a little bit on the pricier side, but still pretty good size bottle. So, oh, maybe it's about the same size actually. I don't know. Oh, I got the multi-purpose spray. I was out of that stuff. I think I got a second one of those as well. Maybe. Now I'm wondering because it feels almost empty. This is our floor. Same thing as like the daily wood. This is our wood floor cleaner. Same scent. Awesome. And again, I was almost out of that. And this is for our fridge. It's the granite spray. Or granite. Oh my gosh. Not granite. It's well, it should say on here. Can't think of the name now. Stainless steel cleaner. That's what it is. Wherever that's at. I know it's on here somewhere. Oh, it's underneath the sticker. So, I don't know where I got granite from. We don't have granite. Oh no, I thought I had ordered a second bottle of the multi-purpose cleaner, but apparently I had not. Or they forgot it, so I'll have to check and make sure, because I thought I had that, and I also thought I had a floor cleaner on there too, so I think I'm actually missing 2 things. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, that's everything. So it was a quick one. Okay, get your drink in a minute. Okay, so we are at the end of our day. I have not made our noodles for our spaghetti yet. Sorry, something on the screen. Anyways, So, but however, things are starting to wind down a bit. I did not clean the toy room. That's okay, because whatever. However, tomorrow we're supposed to have some significant weather. I'm hoping that we can get out at least twice tomorrow to play. As long as it's not, too much or whatever. But my thought is if I can get them outside even for like 15, 20 minutes, that would be awesome for them. And they enjoy it a lot. And if it's, but if it's not so bad, we can stay out for an hour or two. So, kind of depends on what actually happens tomorrow. And whether or not it's actually going to be wet. If it's going to be wet and cold, of course, we're not going. Either way, all that to just quickly say, it looks like we'll be getting to organizing the toy room and scrubbing it down. So, but I think we might, I'll show you my spaghetti. Hold on. Okay, this is the spaghetti. Now, I had to add a little jar of sauce because we didn't have a whole lot. And, but yeah, and again, I didn't spray my crock pot either. I'm just having a bad day and I have tons of spray, but here it is. I did turn it off. It's only on warm. That way it's not too hot when we go to eat it. But yeah, that's that. So we'll get dinner ready. We'll get it on and then we will eat. And that's that. But today we just kind of just didn't do much, except for core school and things like that. Other things we did not do. So I think we're just going to kind of take it easy. It's bath night for everybody. And we usually try not to double up on bath night. Somehow that has occurred. So we need to get bath night ready to go, or started. But of course, I'm not crazy. I had a hair stuck in a really weird spot. Anyways, I will actually do the girls right after we eat the spaghetti. Anytime we have spaghetti, it turns into bath night. That's probably where I'm thinking it's kind of overlapping. It's because, yeah, my kids are not clean eaters. So that's okay. They're kids. So that's about all. So I think we're going to close it out. We'll do another video. And I'll maybe plan something for that video, like maybe what we eat for a day or cooking or something. Just something really fun in there. But we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Bye.